looking into false flags events, like, and you had a recent one with what is it, the Sandy Hook uh, mass shooting.
Yeah. Well, as I put in my, I've written 3 articles now on Sandy Hook on
Yeah,
Substack, and
yeah,
I was in a Shakespeare workshop with, this was in the 1990s in New York City, with a guy called David Cole Wheeler, who it turns out is both star and spear carrier of Sandy Hook, because he's posing as a grieving parent who lost his 6-year-old son, Ben, who was
yeah,
allegedly one of 20 kids shot to death on that
yeah,
day. So he's got
yeah.
that one role going on. And he's just been, and he was awarded a 160, he and his wife, Francine, also an actress,
Yeah,
were together awarded $165 million as part of
incredible. Yeah,
the Alex, the lawsuit against Alex Jones. But that was only one of his roles, because his other role was Sloppy Sniper.
yeah,
So Sloppy Sniper was this guy in army surplus gear, walking back and forth in front of television cameras, trying not
yeah,
to be seen too closely, dodging behind vehicles, holding his machine gun upside down, and being completely inept. Well, that too was David Cole Wheeler. So he was both a grieving parent, and on the very afternoon of Sandy Hook, there he is walking back and forth in front of the cameras,
yeah,
wearing sunglasses and trying not to be too conspicuous,
yeah,
and being deliciously inept. So he is perhaps the linchpin of this whole thing. So the linchpin, would, I think that metaphor is used to, is the pin that attaches a wheel to an axle.
yeah.
So once that linchpin is exposed, the wheels come off.
That's it. And you know, if I read your article just the other day, you know, and watched one of the videos you're referring to, this guy Wyn or so, and
Wyn
it's,
Young, yeah.
yeah, and it's on Rumble. It's like a 40 or 50 minute scrapbook video and documentary, and it's hilarious in a way if it wasn't so serious, because if you think about it, it's like, just from the average blow actually believing that there is this mass shooting, you know, if you can imagine that there was in fact a boy and shooting a whole reception class, you know, including the teachers, it would be terrible and whatsoever. But if you if you're doing the research, and for you there's a personal connection, because you know this guy, he was
Yeah,
a fellow actor, isn't it? And
yeah.
it, I don't know how
I
to
didn't
how to
I didn't even realize. I
yeah,
didn't even know he had a Sandy Hook connection until last year,
yeah,
when the
yeah,
attorney Wyn Young brought my attention to it. And I thought,
yeah,
wait a minute, I know that guy. And it's been part of this whole sort of realization about this entire crisis acting
yeah,
industry. I mean, it's a huge industry.
yes,
And there was another one that I exposed, Kayla McDonald, who was
yeah,
so she's in this video, or that Intermountain Healthcare is doing, and all the patients. So she's a registered nurse, she says, and she's, all these patients are coming in, and there are 99% of them are on vax, and oh, it just hurts my heart to see this happening, and then oh, that sounds really phony, and then
yeah,
Kayla McDonald, and she's got quite distinctive coloring, because she's got this
yeah,
bright red hair, she's got gray
yeah,
eyes, passing on the left. So I thought, let me just check and see if there's an actress called Kayla McDonald. Boom, redhead actress,
yeah,
passing on the same side, gray eyes. It's the
yeah,
same woman. So she's got this sort of third-rate acting career, and
yeah,
she does it moonlighting on the side as a crisis actor. And
yeah,
the same thing. I mean, because I've got this background as an actor, I can sniff out some of this stuff that's going
Yeah.
on. The same thing with Trump and this whole Butler, Pennsylvania business.
Yeah.
Now, when I played Oberon once, and we had this scene where Puck, so Puck is under Oberon's command. Puck's a fairy. Well, Puck fucks up. He puts the love juice on the wrong eyes, right? So I, as Oberon, grabbed him by the ear and dragged him across the stage. Now, I wasn't really dragging him by the ear. I had my hand cupped over his ear, and then he sold the injury.
Yeah.
But you sell the injury. This is like stage combat 101. You stage the injury on the upstage side. You stage it on the side the audience cannot see.
Yeah.
So we, as video watchers, seeing
Yeah.
Trump on the podium,
Yeah.
this injury happens on the upstage side. Not only that, but before those shots ring out, he's pointing at the billboard to his right, so they can concoct this narrative. Oh, he turned his head just at the last moment. No,
Yeah.
his head was turned to one side for quite some time, and the shots didn't ring out. The cue was late. The cue was late, so he repeated what he said about that billboard on his right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you've got all these people behind Trump in the bleachers or whatever, and the shots are ringing out, and they're kind of like just sitting there like, oh, my life is under threat. Okay, I'll hold a paper sign up over my head. And so again, I've done some stuff in film and videos and stuff. Well, you do several takes. So my question is, what take were they on for those extras to be so bored by the whole thing?
Yeah.
And then you've got those chubby little girls posing as Secret Service agents. They're standing in front of the car and they're looking around like this, and then they've got their guns out, and then they're holstering their guns. And oh shit, which side is it? Oh, can't get her gun into the holster.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing is so. I mean, it's worse than community theater. And then they're putting this on the world stage. Same kind of bullshit with the Charlie Kirk stuff.
Yeah.
And but what's amazing to me and to you is that so many people are falling for it, including so-called Christians. And that's part of the deception too. I mean, I liken Trump to Richard III. So this is Shakespeare's play Richard III. And Richard III is murdering his way to the throne of England. He's killing all his relatives. He's killing all the claimants to the throne, right? So he can be next in line to the throne. But he just needs that little push. So he's got his henchman, Buckingham. And Buckingham says, okay, I'm going to come with a delegation to your chambers. Now, make sure that when I come with the delegation, we're going to find you kneeling. You're going to be on your knees in prayer and have a prayer book in your hand. And tell you what, why don't you have a couple of clerics, a couple of clergymen standing each side of you, just to really sell the illusion that you're a pious man, and we really have to persuade you to be king, because you really don't want to be king, but please be our king, Richard. Right? So all this is scripted and arranged in advance.
Yeah.
And so they sell this illusion, and people fall for it. They buy it. And so Trump, they've got Trump sitting at this desk, and all these people laying hands on him like they're invoking the Holy Spirit to come and inspire this man. And then he gets up and says, oh, I have blood all over my hand and everything. Come on.
Abdil, I'm so sorry, but we need to carry over into
I knew this would happen. I knew we'd go over time.